Yeah, I don't think I like Blitz. There's just some people I just don't. Oh. Nah, it's up to this guy named Blitz. He has good content. Now he talks about a lot of stuff that, but they say he looks like one of those fake ass guys. He has his hair all gelled. He do what the fuck you want to do. But he has his hair all gelled, it's all cut perfectly and all that shit. And I'm just like, dude. He plays Fortnite on Twitch. Okay. He's because the dude's not here's what it is. Not legitimate. Being like everybody fucking else is. You know how many Twitch streamers that play Fortnite every day? They'll probably all play against each other. Fortnite is fucking stupid. I hate Fortnite. I think Fortnite is... The game itself is not bad, but why is it so popular? Why is there so many people that play that game and make millions of fucking dollars like Ninja? Ninja's a fake person too. Very obviously the guy's pretty damn fake. Now I'm not saying these people aren't bad people, obviously. I'm not saying that at all. The problem is, I'm sure someone's gonna come on here and start talking about it and thinking that you're thinking this, thinking that, thinking this. No. I don't mind any of these creators. People need to make money. Best way to make money is, well, what do you think it is? Using dumb people, as in younger people, and using them for views. I do. I mean, I watch some people, they'll stream games. They're quiet. They barely ever talk. They sit there. Don't say a word. I like when that one guy said it. He asked me, "Why aren't you talking?" And I said, I was listening to something on YouTube. Sometimes I think that no one's in chat. I normally listen to something, another channel, probably Greg Doucette, or listen to bodybuilding stuff. Is that because I'm a bodybuilder? I really do like exercising. I do because it's fun. I like to learn new things. And I enjoy it. I always enjoy it. I always enjoy other people's content. Now, this is the biggest thing. Because I have nothing against anybody that creates. I have stuff against people when they do stuff like stream. When they make videos, when they're able to edit and do all this tinkering and shit because they don't want to get, caught with something they might do on a live chat, which a lot of people evidently do. And then they want to get up. I just don't cut nothing. I never trim nothing. It's called trying to be as professional as I can be at what I do. Because I'm not going to, I know what I'm going to say, but sometimes my mind just flows, and then sometimes I just rant and just make fun of people. Just like what happened today, and then there's a lot of people. I watch a couple of channels that talk about other channels that they talk about the community of YouTube. I don't know how people get copy claimed, mainly because they talk about people and that like say like the Quarterly. The Quarterly is someone that's trying to protect people on YouTube. He was just talking about people that they're in the guidelines and that, and they get attacked sometimes because of certain things they might say, which I don't think we should have to worry about people saying stuff, because people say stupid shit all the time. And specific things. Oh, it's political. Or they'll talk about someone that's high and mighty, say someone on Twitch. There's someone on Twitch, like they're talking about Pokemon or Pokemon or whatever the fuck her name is. And I admit, I don't know the person at all. All I know is she's an attractive looking woman with a fat ass that people simp over. That's it. That's it. She walks around and, I never seen all her videos and that, but she's kind of like, basically she's like PewDiePie, but she's like a PewDiePie of Twitch, I guess. She ain't the #1 person. Armith definitely has just a bigger following. They're all millionaire people. They all hire an enormous team of like people to help them out in that. Talk about having a complex. Now that's not saying anything bad. Don't want to get taken away. My YouTube page is very small. But they have complexes. They've been high and mighty for so long, and this is the main part of my channel. I'll study anybody. Like, I have a Facebook. I really don't have a Twitter and that. I'm never on Twitter. I fucking just don't want to be on Twitter, honestly. But when it comes down to certain things and that, everyone just needs to love each other. We need to stop fucking hurting each other. People need to stop hunting each other down, act like they don't do nothing wrong. And that's a huge problem in society. A lot of people believe that they do nothing wrong and that they, everything is their way. And these are the people that make millions of dollars a fucking year. And that's what I find really funny. You make millions of dollars a year. Okay, let's take this. Probably before Twitch or anything was out, I bet you, where'd you work at? Were you an accountant? Or you work at fast food? I mean, you're not that old. Talk about everybody, all the millionaires that are around. when they started YouTube back in 2006, 2007. Shit, a lot of them are just getting out of high school. Because I'm 32, so these people are just, some of them just got done with college and they were still going through college and that. You know, all I am is a simple streamer. Got to say, I love it. But I'm also a massive researcher with human development. Massive researcher. Hey, I'm alive. Hey, Miles. I'm alive. I thought I was dying a little bit ago, but thank you. Yeah, I was shoveling some snow because we got about 6 or 7 inches of snow. It was starting to melt a little bit. I did a really heavy meditation and I went outside to go do some snow. And I finished. I was just about ready to start doing the other half of the driveway, and my hand started cramping up. And no, it's not because I was jacking off. Good, stop it, Miles. It was because I did a tightening meditation and my hands was using my hands a lot. I was tightening up my hands and that. But yeah, that storm was hitting everybody. It was a clear day today. Blue skies, sun was beating on everything. It was nice. You must have got the other storm that we had. I'm guessing. Because you live on the East Coast. You thought I was there? Yeah, we didn't get that much. But yeah, we live in the middle of the country, so a lot of times when we get snow, we'll get snow for like maybe a couple of days, and then the next 3 days it starts to warm up really good. Oh yeah, I did beat this game on my part 10, by the way. This is the other game. So I'm playing with Genos. The one guy that had the Shining Dragon before, Yuma. Because you can play with them too now. I'm playing with the Empress Princess right here. The Sella. Definitely worth playing through again. These guys are pretty cool characters. I really enjoy them. But yeah, it's, just got back from taking my nap. But yeah, I was watching one of these other creators. His name is The Quarterling. Basically, he's a guy that just talks about other YouTubers and that, what's going on with them and that, and talks about pretty much anything, honestly. He just talks about everything. The dude's a big defender, though, because he was defending... He was defending this one YouTuber called DXR or something like that. He's a channel that like parodies stuff and he looks at things and that, pretty much online stuff and that. He makes fun of shit. And YouTube just ripped this channel out underneath him. He has like 1.85 subs. So pretty much what I'm getting at with YouTube and that, normally you only start to do... you only start to do good once you start getting like probably 20 or 30,000 subs. When you have enough viewers, you have enough donors to be able to sit there and keep things going. I'm assuming. At least that's how I see it. I mean, there's some channels that only have like 20-something thousand. They do pretty well. But they have a lot of Patreon crap, like a ton of Patreon stuff. And like, it was very interesting. His whole channel got terminated over like nothing, honestly. The Quarterling and a whole bunch of other bigger YouTubers and that with million subs were sitting there complaining about it. Maybe not even him, it's all the people that were subbed to these people complaining at YouTube and telling them, hey, no. You're attacking people's livelihoods. These people have to live off of YouTube. A lot of people try. And I don't think it was completely, honestly, YouTube's fault. It was the person that worked for them. They probably were someone that could have been just an asshole. Didn't like a video, putting personal opinions, personal like judgment on someone. Says doing their job altogether. And they just basically attacked him. Well, there's copy claims I get. I don't get any copy strikes. The only one I got was that warning one I got for fucking the vaccine bullshit. Then again, I end up being right anyway. Because that's what I was talking about, the mandate, and say it was bullshit they were trying to mandate at work and that, and they ended up blocking it anyway, so. I don't even know if it was even that. I can't fucking remember. They didn't really specifically tell me exactly what I said. They kind of just like, well, we're going to give you a warning. You should give people warnings. As long as I'm not like, if I'm talking about someone and making fun of someone, not threatening them for their lives, there's no point in threatening people. I surely would make fun of someone though. Well, the biggest thing is with a lot of people that play games. Now, playing a game, this is what I think about it. When you're playing a game, you bought the game. So if you bought a game, this is my own personal opinion. If you spend your own money on something, you have the copyright to it. Why? Because you bought it from them. You bought that copyright for that game for yourself so you can play it. But it's basically how it works. So they can't copy claim. You already spent money on it. To me, it's stupid as fuck. You're already giving them fucking money. So, you know, and you're politicizing the game for other people to play. Because some of the people may not play this game before. So they're going to play it, and then all of a sudden you make more money. Honestly, that's what it comes down to. That's how it should be. Because you're like... It's making money for everybody. Everyone gets a little bit of it. It's just greediness. Like Sega claimed, I mean, probably wasn't Sega. It was probably just people, the bots and that. They claimed to get a couple of things of scenes and that. Just scenes. Never really claimed me on music, even when the music was loud. I mean, it's like small things. Well, there was something going on with Pokemon. I don't know what the hell this woman's doing. This woman is she's quite a bit of a, you know, I can't say she's a bitch. I really don't know her that well, but she seems to be a very a nuisance of a person. And what I mean by that she doesn't like when people talk about her unless it's nice. I'm like, well, describe nice. Not everyone's gonna be nice, completely nice towards you. We should all know that. I mean, and she's on Twitch. She has a YouTube page and that stuff too. And I don't know what the fuck these people even do. Like, I don't know why they're famous. They don't do anything utterly important besides... I don't even know. Like PewDiePie. What does he do? He talks. He does what I do. I mean... I'm so confused. I mean, I have nothing against PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie, evidently... He's a defender of YouTube, too. He attacks these Twitchers. He tells them to fuck off. Like, don't come on my platform, because it's pretty much his platform. He has the most subs. Come on my platform and then threaten YouTubers and that because you want to be a dick. You know, you have no room to talk, to sit there and be... Platforms matter. That's what I'm saying. And he speaks a lot of truth too. There's some things I talk about with him and that. He's the one that called out Hollywood. He called out Hollywood for, you know, for certain things and that. And it is random. Every time I look up any type of YouTube page, most of the times, it's people that know how to market. There's people that know how to do titles. I'm not a big title person. I just I put my name on there, and I put my part on there. I let you watch it. I never stream for 4 or 5 hours unless I really have to if I'm enjoying myself. Here, hold on. I gotta get some water. Oh. Oh. Almost there. Yeah, no, you're right about that. Oh yeah, they have means, that's what it is. But when it comes down to it, becomes on the fan service. Because people, pretty much the first people that started on YouTube back in 2005 and 2006, they're the ones that captured all the fucking money. They're the ones that captured all the money. They're the ones that got all the fan base right up front because they started that long ago. When there was only a couple people on YouTube, honestly. YouTube's very, very overrated now. But YouTube's becoming like the new TV. There's all kinds of creators. The only thing they don't really have on TV is streamers. Well, TV sucked anyway. You know, fuck Hollywood. I enjoy being on here. I enjoy being part of the community, however big it might be. There's a lot of game streamers out there and that. And there is. There's tons of them. I can't say there's... Can't say, you know, they're not as real as I am. Because a lot of people out there are not as real as I am. Some of them are. But not many. Like this one guy... His name is, his channel name is Blex. He does a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. But he Twitches too. He has a channel of almost 50,000 subs. But he looks like he tries too hard. He has his, He has his hair. He must get a lot of kids. He must get a lot of like 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds and shit. He has his hair all perfectly moosed and, you know, he looks this specific way and that. And I'm just like, dude, stop it. You're not going to church, man. You ain't going to a... I have nothing against the person in general, but this is my channel. I critique people. I don't know nothing about the person. He seems pretty cool in that. Very loud, obnoxious. But seems like he's like that more or less on his videos than he is on his streams. At least for what I saw. I only seen one stream, so I really don't even know. But the one stream I saw... I mean, here's what I think fake is. Fake is something of, hey, I look a specific way and I can't stop this look. You can't wake up like I do. I literally just woke up. I comb my hair back, and that's it. I don't sit there and style it or do anything like that. You know, if someone comes on, well, they're scared of me making fun of. That's why. You know, they don't want to be critiqued. What? Don't want to be critiqued. You're critiquing yourself. I never had one person come on here besides those stupid fucking stalking assholes. I never had any actual YouTuber people come on here that watch me every once in a while and say, hey, get a haircut. You fuckers don't give a shit. You got your own hair to worry about. Just like people change their icon and that. I wish I could. I wish I could throw my stuff over on Gamecaster and do all the little cool things and that. And some people do that. I don't know how to do that just yet, but this is what I'm about to deal with. I mean, I don't think it's anything I don't give a shit, honestly, about, because... But yeah, let's talk about that Pokemon. That's one of the headlines. That something happened with Pokemon. I don't... She's like Armrith, I guess. But Armrith is more of a easygoing person, I guess, because she doesn't have to. I never hear her about anything. Some things happen with her and that, but I don't hear anything bad, honestly. Pokemon, wherever I guess she seems to be a bit of a shit disturber, and people like younger women worship her because they want to be a millionaire. They want to be like, dude, to be a millionaire, unless you work fucking multiple jobs or you're just smart enough to do something no one else does, is stupid fucking hard, guys. So all these boys, all these girls that idolize certain people on Twitch or on YouTube and that, they're just normal people. They're not anyone to idolize. They're normal people that work normal jobs. They're just rich. And why do you want to... And why do you want to be rich? I mean, I understand, you know, riches are good. You need money to survive. Survivability gets better when you have more money. I completely get it. I get it 100%. I do. But when it comes down to it, it comes down to this. What's the sacrifices you have to make? What kind of personalities would you have to have? Not everyone can be like PewDiePie. PewDiePie has millions of dollars. I don't know what he did before this. I don't know if he had inheritance. I don't know if his parents had a lot of money in that. I wouldn't know. Well, yeah, it comes down to multiple things. It always will. Okay, she gets frost. like the one keys are with magic. Strikes a target and surrounding enemies. Cool. But yeah. And you are right. It is about connections, that. It's just like some people, like I said, like Angry Joe, for instance. Angry Joe attacks game companies when they do unfair justice towards games. But Angry Joe is kind of a leftist. He does not like Trump at all, and I have no idea why people even go there anymore as of right now. I think it's starting to calm down a little bit, but like, his fan base attacked him over a couple things that he said about, not necessarily Trump, but more or less like people part of the Hollywood industry and that. And the Quarterling, which he does go after, I mean, I guess he doesn't go after YouTubers, but he does do a fine check of people. And he defends all YouTube. He even defended Angry Joe and that. And he even talked to Angry Joe, and like, you know, when he was doing his political shit and that, he says, you know, we might not be on the same political realm and that. Some of the things I don't agree with him. It doesn't mean, right here, doesn't mean people need to lose their livelihood because he got copy striked by Lionsgate when he did that Hellboy review and the Hellboy trailer. He's got a big fan base. He's got, you know, 4 million fans or whatever it is. And the newest Hellboy, it was horrible, but he called it out before the movie even came out. You know, when you got a couple million, you got 1 million or so people fucking watching you. That's 1 million people that look for that guy to watch movies and to play games. 1 million people is a lot of fucking people. So these big companies do not like big YouTubers. Because all they have to do is flip a switch and they'll be like, I don't have 1 million people gonna watch my show now. 1 million people is a lot of fucking people. Especially the demographics are in there, like, you know, say a late teenager to a middle-aged adult like me, for instance. People that have been around for, you know, over 30 years or so. And they copy striked his ass. Or they copy claimed him. And he fights against everything. He fought against the copy claiming that. And he made, see, the thing is, he made more videos about that, and he got more people watching him. But you know what the funny thing is about him? I have to say, even though he's politically on the, you know, on the left leaning side, I guess, but he's not. I don't think if he actually knew what was going on, I don't think he would agree with it, because not many people do. He's the only one that I know that has a Patreon and YouTube. And when he puts out extra stuff, he doesn't put it behind that fucking paywall. He refuses to put it behind that paywall. And he even said, I remember when he did his Patreon, that he never did it. He said he relied slowly on his views, on his, you know, revenue and that. He wasn't even on Twitch. He literally all he did was YouTube. He went on Twitch. He went on, you know, he started doing the, you know, the Patreon that. His fans threw money at him. Enormous. I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year that gets thrown at him. Because he stands up for, you know, people and that. He doesn't, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And he's been helping out, paying people like his friends and that. Because you got big business, man. You got a lot of fans to support. Ain't like PewDiePie. Fucking PewDiePie makes me laugh. that dude can just make a video of him taking a dump, and he can make thousands of dollars off that video. It's fucking weird how that man's got that rigged so bad. I remember one of the times with PewDiePie, I thought this was funny. He made a video of these two other YouTube creators. They weren't as high as him. They were like in the millions and that. But he was sitting there. They were arguing towards each other and attacking each other, and people were asking, what does PewDiePie think about this? He's the master of YouTube. He has the highest sub ratings. And he did make a video because he saw other creators start talking about that were in the millions and that too. He's like, I don't get involved with YouTube drama. He's like, I really don't give a shit. If someone says something about me, I normally just blow it off. But if someone attacks me, I'll, tell them, hey. And he says it pretty clearly. Hey, I got the big cock and balls here. And he was saying, he's so high up on the totem pole because he's on the top. I can spit and it feels like rain to you because I'm such on a high pedestal. So he's like going, ooh, ooh. He's like pretending to spit. I never laughed so hard in my whole entire life. He's like, in between these two guys fucking having dick grubbing matches and that, pretty much destroying their YouTube channels. I never laughed so fucking damn hard. Like, oh, that shit was fucking good. That was gold. That was golden. And I have to say, good for him to come out and at least say that. Because some of these YouTuber people, man, when they attack each other, it's full-on fandom war. Their fans get crazy. They have to start, like, going on the Facebooks and Twitters and Twatters and all that shit and that. And then, like, look at this fucking shit. Some of the hyper fans, they destroy each other. And this shit's funny, though. But when you look at fan bases, it's just like with Angry Joe. I love this stuff. As soon as he started attacking people that are talking about, like, people talked about something and they end up changing the words of that person because they were just using it. Every time anyone talks about Nazi Germany and the Holocaust, people get really political. You weren't even born then. You were all fucking... No one was born then. Everyone from World War II is fucking dead. Okay? They're all fucking dead. All of them. If they're still alive, they're barely alive. Anyone, not saying that was born there, but anyone that went through that war is dead. So when people talk about the Holocaust and that, I don't know why they keep talking about Germany and Nazism and all that shit. Like, Nazis are still around. What the fuck are you talking about? They're all over the damn place. You got a lot of fake-ass Nazis. Well, we all know Whoopi Goldberg's a fucking idiot. At her old age, she's definitely turned into a moron. But we were thinking about this. Hollywood's suffering. Hollywood's losing money. And the actors that are like part of the cult or whatever you want to say it is, they're losing bad. They're losing money that they fucking hate. They already know why. They already know why. Because they're all a bunch of haters. They want people to believe their bullshit. I mean, well, people watch a lot of stuff on streams. There's a lot of streaming going on. Movies are pretty much dead because, well, because they're movies. And here's why. You already know why. Everyone is sitting there watching YouTube. Or they're watching anime. Anime is a huge reason why a lot of people are going, no one goes to the movies. Unless it's something that's really good. Like, Netflix is thinking about doing a Final Fantasy VII anime show. Doing shows in that about Final Fantasy VII. They already announced it. Who's gonna watch that? I probably would, actually. I mean, I don't have Netflix right now. There's a couple of good animes on Netflix that are really good. But basically what's gonna happen, the new people are going to take over. They're trying to take over now. The newer actors, the newer people that are, you know, starting their stuff up now, say like me and that. You know, people that are, you know, dude, everyone's on YouTube, everyone's on Twitch, that. Everyone's starting to take over these things and that. And they're starting to be the entertainers. They're starting to express themselves and that, and people like it. I mean, like you said, I barely ever watch movies. The only movies I watch are just certain movies that I haven't seen in a while. Like, I watched that Love Guru and that with Mike Myers. I love Mike Myers. I probably watched some of the Austin Powers stuff. Goldmember's my favorite Austin Powers. I just watch that shit all the damn time. The only thing that's going to be around for a long time is video games. Video games are not going anywhere. And they won't. Video games are going to be around forever. Anime's going to be around forever. I mean, it's just how it's gonna be. And honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen to Hollywood. It's gonna be very interesting in the next decade to see what happens to Hollywood. There's always gonna be movies. People are not watching Hollywood movies anymore. At least not as many. It's because of what Hollywood's doing. They're destroying themselves. They got too many woke actors that are saying so much garbage towards just normal people and that. You have to say, hey, them normal people are the people that pay your fucking bills there, bro. They're the ones that give you the millions of dollars. Same thing with football stars or sports stars. Them motherfuckers are what pay your bills, guys. And I see that, it's funny though. I remember, what was it called? It was a show that Rock made. And like, and basically what it is, it was a show that he was, doing business deals with football people and that, or whatever it was. And there was just one football player. He was a really good football player in that. They gave him a contract of like several millions of dollars. And his family literally uses him for his money. Because he wants to give back to the community. It's like, dude. Number one, when it comes down to communities that live off the streets, they normally don't get normal jobs. They do it today. They barely ever get normal jobs as much unless they want to change. There was a couple of black guys I talked to that lived in inner city, you know, used to steal and that. I talked to him about it. He actually told me a story and that. It was very interesting. And you know what he said? He's like, you know what stopped me? I'm like, what? What stopped you? When I was younger than that, you know, I didn't give a shit because you can't go to prison stealing when you're younger than that. You know, most times you can't. They look at it differently. He said once I got older than that, some of my friends started going to prison and shit over, you know, aggressive assault and shit. He's like, I'm not going to prison. So he used to like go in cars and steal, and he told me exactly what he did. He's like, you'd be surprised how much money you can get inside people's cars. So you just, you know, unlock the cars, just take all their shit out of there, because people leave everything in their fucking damn car, I guess. And like, he was specifically telling me, it was very cool because I just asked him, and he was really cool about that. Completely different black person I ever hung out or ever talked to around the county. He was super cool. And he was even telling me about the N-word and that. He's like, I never really care about it. He says a lot of people, and this is the funny thing, he's it's like most black people in the inner cities don't give a shit about white people. It's like we don't even, when you don't see them, or even if you do see him, he's like, we don't care. He's like, we're too busy worried about surviving. We don't give a shit. It's not even a race thing at all. And he was really specifically telling me about it. And it was really comforting because we get spread so much bullshit. My whole entire life was always like, I watch the news and that. Some news is just fucking horrible in that. They paint the black community as they're all fucking bad people. And they've been doing that for so many years. And like, it was just so ridiculous. And I told him, it's like, yeah. And like, I told him, yeah, they make us afraid of you. And they know. He's like, why would you be afraid of me? Well, they think that you're going to kill us and steal from us and that. He says, I'll never go in the county and steal anything. That's what's funny about it. You never see him in the county stealing anything. There's a couple mishaps of stuff happening. That's what makes it funny. It makes it really funny. Because when he was explaining it to me that, I was just like, huh. Like, that's weird. I'm like, I never heard that before. He's like, yeah. And some of those black people in the inner cities that go against some of the black people that live in the county and that, or that act like, you know, personally lived off the streets and shit. They act like street dwellers, but they're not. There's quite a few of them in, you know, the county that act like that. Like, yeah, my life was rough. You live in the county. Well, I used to live in the streets. Did you do anything? Well, no. And this is the problem. Everyone needs to speak their voice. Everyone needs to talk about what the fuck's going on. Instead of just having people just, you know, second guessing that. And have people that are fucking pieces of shit. That do destroy the heritage of these communities. And they paint, and then people paint their community as being corrupt or being fucking stupid. Just like that one person I got on there. No, that was sitting there and calling me out and saying a bunch of fucking weird shit. It was like pointless talking to me. And I was just like, it was pointless chatter. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you talking to me? Because I'm making fun of you. What are you, fucking in preschool? That blows my mind when people like go on their, like they'll find them on Facebook. This is what it is. You make fun of people that attack you, that you have to defend yourself. That's what defend yourself is. You know, I make fun of people that sit there and attack me or do something towards me that offends me in some sort of way. But these people are the ones that do it to themselves. It's like that one girl from work that threatened me over a statement. Threatened me over a statement. I'm so confused. And kept it up. I remember what she said. She said this. Don't talk to me for a week. I got, you know, like she's trying to punish me. Like it affected me. Like... Punish me? I barely ever talked to you in the first place. Because there was another time that she sat there and it was funny. She was telling me what to do, and not even telling me what to do because I knew what to do. And I was blown away. Because I normally don't defend myself. I normally just let things blow over. I ignore people. But I say, no, fuck this shit. So I called her out. I said, hey, just do your job. Just do your job. Don't worry about my fucking damn job. Do your own damn job. You know, if you got your job to do, I got my job to do. And then you know what they always say is, you're just sitting there. Because I'm in drive-thru. I say, yeah. That's what most people do in drive-thru. We sit there and wait for people to get shit done. And this is the biggest thing is, it's not my fault we don't have employees. It's not my fault we don't have fucking employees. So we have to work with what we have. I'm not doing extra fucking work when I don't need to because you don't want to do your job to the fullest. We can switch jobs. I'm not expecting you, this is what it is. I'm not expecting for anybody to work with me when they don't have to. She was thinking people had to help her because she was doing it by herself. And not a single manager ever told me to help them out. And if they do say something, then I would. Most times they don't. And I'm guessing she was the one that said the ugly personality Cody kind of thing. I'm 100% sure it was her. And she did it right after I lost my job. And she was probably sitting there clapping like, oh yeah, you deserve that. Because, you know, my authority and what I said about the lies you said that got me fucking fired. I'm like, to tell some crazy mother that I'm freaking doing something to their daughter? A flat out fucking lie that never had any evidence of it at all? You know what it was is? I already know it. They fired me because I told the fucking truth and they didn't like it. They fucking did not like that I told the truth on public airwaves. They hated it. They knew they said it. They knew they said all that stuff. To call out someone a liar, especially someone that has no reason to lie about anything, because I talk about myself in that way. And people don't like that. Oh my god, they hate it. And they sit there. They know they lied. That's probably the reason why they fired me. They made up some fucking excuse about it. And they said, this is the biggest part that I fucking hate the most. They called me out saying I was harassing people. Well, you said some stuff on your YouTube channel and I'm like, yeah, so? Well, you're talking about what, you know, someone, one of the girls there that I had no problems with. She has a shitty ass fucking boyfriend, okay? She got emotionally offended by what I said because she thinks that I shouldn't talk about it. I'm like, wait a minute. No one on my channel fucking knows you. They're listening to what I have to say because it's funny. It's funny to study fucking stupid ass motherfuckers with attention span of a 5-year-old. Including myself sometimes. But I love how I put myself into all these things, even though all the shit. And I find it so hilarious. I find it so funny. Every single damn time. But they haven't done anything yet. It's been over like a week or so, so I haven't heard anything. I know I hit them, most of them for my channel. I'm sure damn well they're just gonna bicker and bitch and moan. Especially after I went really dark on that person. Yeah. But I warn people. My welcoming channel, when I welcome people, I tell people I talk about emotional, you know, stuff and that, and dating stuff and sexual stuff. And it comes down to like sexual interactions and that. I warn everybody up front. The welcoming's right there. You can listen to it and I talk about it. And I make fun of it. I tell every damn thing that I fucking actually do. You were warned. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Fuck you. They put on a fucking warning label, say, hey, don't drink this, it's gonna fucking kill you. And people drink it anyway. I gave you the fucking warning up front. You're stupid enough to fucking sit there and be like, well, you talked about me. Was it in a bad way? Am I gonna have that girl's pathetic excuse of a boyfriend come out and threaten me? Probably, I guess. When he's not sitting there throwing money at fan service, when he, doesn't have a job. I mean, I don't have a job as of right now, but he's choosing not to have a job. I want to get a job, but I have money. I have a little bit of money. I don't need it right now. And here's the promise. Here's the scenario go down. She has so much emotional attention towards this person. She will make up excuses for his wrongdoings. And she's done it before at first when we first started talking. She was saying, well, he doesn't want to work at a job without me. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, why? That doesn't make any fucking sense. You have to make money. You live in an apartment. I mean, like, I don't know if this person he probably has excess money in that. I'm like, what the You're trying to support your livelihood. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I ever fucking heard. This motherfucker's almost he's like, I think he's like 30 years old. I mean, if I knew I had my own place, honestly, I probably wouldn't have got fired. Because I wouldn't have been dumb enough. I would have been not talking at all towards anybody. Tell you the honest truth. Well, the basis of it is, I'm assuming. But this ain't the only thing I'm talking about. Not. Basically, what it is, I'm not talking about the person, I'm talking about how the person is. So, people are like this. There's plenty of people that do the same damn thing. And like, when we were, he did something, you know, he did something and she was getting text messages from him that he was hanging around with his friends and that, and he was buying a bunch of pizzas and that, or whatever it was, buying food, doesn't matter if it's pizza or not. He was buying pizzas, but anyway. He was buying pizzas and that, and she told him, hey, why are you buying pizzas for your friends and that, you know, tell them, you know. He's like, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm like, yeah, you worry about it, fucking asshole. Are you kidding me? You don't fucking work, dickhead. You don't fucking work. How can you sit there and do something like that and thinking that it's okay? And she talked about it with me. And I told her, I'm like, the dude's a fucking moron. And she got upset about it. I was like, don't call him a moron. I'm like, what he's doing is stupid. That's what a moron is. I said, you're already thinking it, but you have to accept the truth for what it is. And later on, she found out that he was spending more money on fans only. She caught him being on fans only and that. Looking at those big old titty bitches and shit. When he had a girl that he was plowing all the time, that had some big titties on herself. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, you're not even single. I understand if you're single and that, but like, why the hell are you with a woman? You don't want to idolize her at all. It just shows how pathetic of a man. I'm not blaming the woman on this one. This is the man's fault. He's a pathetic fucking shithead. Someone's supporting his dumb ass. I'm assuming someone of his family or whatever it could have been. Because he's being a victimizer. He's victimizing himself. I have needs, I have emotional struggles and that. Like, so does everybody else, asshole. You're not the only one, you stupid fucking piece of shit. Like, you got a wonderful girlfriend that's trying to build her life up, and your fucking dumb fucking ass is sitting there and like, it wasn't my fault. It was that person's fault. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you, you stupid dumbass? Oh, am I blaming it on myself? Yeah, you should blame it on yourself. You're the one doing it, you fucking moron. And she got mad at me over that. And that was one of the things that they talked about. They talked about it when they heard my channel and that, or heard my thing. It was that dating and loving yourself thing. And they're, evidently they all listened to it. Okay, we're gonna break this down. When you listen to people on YouTube, it's fucking opinionated over what you tell me. I'm using it as a scenario to learn why people are so dumb and do stupid shit. I'm defending this woman. She's getting upset because I'm trying to defend her. Because reality is about, last time we talked about it, that's when she brought that up and that. It was like, she hated it. Like, well, break up with them then, you know. Get people together like your family and leave his ass. He's being abusive too towards her. Like, you gotta do something about it, girl. I mean, I told her up front. Says you're a beautiful woman. She's a very pretty girl in that. You can do better. Why do women downgrade themselves with fucking dumb pieces of shit guys? Like, terrifyingly, emotionally fucked up motherfuckers. I mean, I used to be like that. I'm not anymore. You guys want to know how I changed? I accept my faults. That's it. I accept my faults. I accept that I fuck up. It's not about being right and wrong. It's about accepting it when you are wrong. And that's all it is. I've been down the victim line. I know, that's why I can talk about it. It's my own personal thing. And that's how I found it so funny. I'm like, oh my god. Like, come on, guys. Let's get real. I think we destroyed ourselves enough anymore. It's time to learn. It's time to be part of life. Start to do things you want to do. You know, I would like for one of them to come on and talk to me that. Whoever, you know, that girl that I'm talking about. I'd like for her to come on and go on my stream and talk to me. I'd be very curious to talk to her now. I adore her. I think she's really cool in that. Me and her connected really well. But I spit fucking truth. I don't know why. I've always been a bold person. But when I see something aggravating someone, I spit it. I say, hey, what's going on? Explain to me what's happening. And they always do, well, no, I don't want to explain stuff and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not going to understand. Shit, if I don't understand, then fuck, you might as well just not talk at all. My job, my primary job of what I like to do in my life is understanding people. Call up the shit when I want to. Let them get up. Let people get upset and cry and bitch and fucking moan. I know how the brain works very well. People don't like listening up front. What does that mean? It means that people do not agree with what people tell them until later on. A lot of people do it. People are taught in weeks or months' time. It takes their brain that long to comprehend it, or it takes their brain that long because they're emotionally impaired. Which is saying this, that they struggle with being wrong, so they don't want to learn it that quickly. And they get upset about it. It's like how many times you sit there and you like know something's wrong. And you tell, people do it all the time, and you tell that person, or you tell someone about it, and eventually gets to the person, and you say, hey, no, what's wrong, you know? Seems like something's wrong. And they're like, oh, nothing's wrong, it's okay. Basically what they're saying is, I don't need your help. But they do, because there's something wrong. If there's something wrong, it means you haven't figured out what is right. Oh, what the fuck, man? Need to drink more water. You're a little dehydrated. Got the old Sim Elliott voice. Well, that's what happened with me. And it's hard. Here's what it is. So I'm hitting rock bottom. It never was hitting rock bottom. Rock bottom is the one thing you don't want to hit. Emotionally, that is. It's all about understanding yourself. And don't push yourself too hard in something that you know you cannot achieve. And people do that way too much. So, when people achieve something, which is what life is all about, they feel good about themselves. Well, if your achievement list is very small, and your goals are very tiny, and you can finish them in like a, say from like 20 to 30, you start finishing all these goals and that, you know, you go to college and that, it might be a goal you want to do. You go to college and that, or you do something and make a lot of money in that. It's not my first goal. Just like me. That's one of my goals. My goal is try to make as much money as I can before I hit 40. Because I want to retire when I'm 40. Or at least have enough money and do the thing I want to do before I get too old, so I can at least have a good time in my 40s and 50s. So as of the next 2 days, when I turn 32, that's when it's pretty much, it already started last year, because I got a YouTube channel that. But it's going to be a big upgrade, because I'm starting to enjoy myself a lot more than I usually do. I'm always thinking I have to find someone. That's the biggest thing with me. I have to find someone I can be in a relationship with. It's not going to happen right now. And God, I got so much phlegm in my fucking throat. Oh, it's annoying. That's how I always thought about it at first. I think about it all the time. My thoughts are always on that. Like, I'll think about girls that I should be with and that, if I made the right decision that. But I'm learning. I'm only doing it because it's been a life, you know, that I always wanted that when I was younger than that, when I was in my teenage years and that. I always wanted to have someone by my side. So now I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I can have friends. I can have people I can socialize with that agree with me on things. I don't need to have someone by my side necessarily. I can have people that I can choreograph with. Which, it's pretty easy to be friends with me. Especially if you have the no care attitude or you like the truth. But truth varies. Depending on the person. And that's what kind of made me think about YouTube. I get excited about being on streams. I get excited that I know that you come on, Miles. You come on all the time now. You seem like you adore me, so you come on quite a bit. I always give you that respect. And there's another person watching right now. You know, I don't know who it could be. It's probably someone from a different country, I guess, because they tend to watch me around this time anyway. I love everyone that likes to watch that. Everyone likes to listen to my conversations. Everyone wants to agree with my conversation. Anyone wants to disagree with my conversation. It's the beauty of it. I mean, like, I want to do Twitch, but Twitch is rather hard to do because you have to Twitch all day long. All day long. Because not everyone's going to get on the first couple hours. You got to Twitch for like 10 to 12 fucking hours. Literally, you got to stay on. Now, the only thing good about Twitch is that people can stay on their chat for as long as they want. On YouTube, when you stream, it's a recording. Twitch, you can get off your stream altogether and get back on and everyone's still going to be there. They don't have to switch. That's the only thing good about Twitch. Yeah. Because with YouTube, as soon as it stops, you have to create a whole new thing. You can't. I mean, you see me do multiple times. Now, it's only with PlayStation, though. I don't think it's YouTube altogether. Unless they kick you off the chat, or they kick you, off your stream for internet issues or whatever it may be. But like my Gamecaster, honestly, I can play my Gamecaster while I'm doing this. I guess I could do both of them and just have people go on my Gamecaster. I mean, you want me to watch it? I gotta figure out how to connect that shit. I don't know if it's connecting me to YouTube because my account's on here and that. It should automatically connect to my Gamecaster when I'm streaming. But I don't know how to do that, for instance. Yeah, I was looking at it right now. I do have it on there, that. I have it on there, that. Let's see, I want to connect. I'm going to try to look it up. I think I tried to look it up before. It didn't really go too well. I think I have to connect it to my PlayStation, though. How do you connect PlayStation 4 to Gamecaster? Says I need a capture card. Okay. It says capture content from external source, so I need to get a capture card. I gotta get a capture card to be able to do that. Yeah, I can't just go through you. I can put things on YouTube, but I can't put PlayStation 4 on the Gamecaster. Let's get a capture card. Oh well, I'll do that later then. I always see what I have to buy that because I want to be able to customize my screen a little bit, and because it stays on there. I mean, the YouTube chat will stay on there. But when I put it on my Gamecaster, it'd be like Twitch, so it won't go away, and I'll be able to customize a little bit, make it look a little prettier. I mean, this stuff's not too bad. I just don't like it, like, repeats the fucking chat, which is basically what it just did. I don't know why it does that, it's stupid as fuck. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I'm sure you noticed it. Okay. Let's keep on fighting. Think of something to talk about, I guess. But yeah, with that one girl and that, honestly. You know, I make people think. This is why I said to her, I was just like, she came out and told me that she was pregnant. You know, whatever, how the conversation started. She told me that she was pregnant. And I said, I'm like, okay, and that, because we were talking about weight loss and that. I was saying, you know, if you want to lose weight and that, you know, I don't mind helping you out in that. Little easy steps to losing weight. You know, you start with, you know, not eating all the time. You start with entertaining yourself more and not eating as much. Being busy more is the best thing to basically state. Be busy more. Because the busier you are, the less you're going to want to eat. The less busy you are, more or less, the more you're going to eat, because people like to eat because it keeps them busy. And that's what she told me, that she was pregnant. And and she was I'm trying to remember every little thing that happened. I'm trying to paraphrase it all. And I admit what I said to her, kind of a dick thing to say, but I was speaking the truth from my heart, and that I told her the truth about how I felt. And I said, well, now you're kind of stuck, so if you break up with this guy, now you're always going to have this person. And that's basically what it is today. You know, you ain't never going to have a chance with someone else because you got pregnant with this guy's baby. And she got upset about it. I'm like, well, why? I mean, I guess it was a dick move, but like, I mean, don't think about my feelings, you know. Don't think about how I fucking feel. And I tell you how I feel, and that you get upset about it because it affects you. Why does it affect you? You already have a boyfriend. You never established that you liked me. You established that, you know, like, we like to talk about anime together. That's basically what it was. I'm like, okay, well, if you don't establish that you like someone in that way, I guess. Well, yeah. That's kind of the way I look at it, in that, you know, people get all precious. Some of them get way too emotional about having kids. Like, kids are supposed to fix their life. I love it. It's one of the things I love hearing. I hear this shit. There's another girl at work. She had a baby. And she used the baby for emotional overhaul. To change her life. I mean, wait a minute, what? Did you literally just have a kid to use it as emotional overhaul to change your fucking life? I mean, the kid was an accident, evidently, or whatever it might have been. Most kids are accident. Guys can't pull out. They just... And she's not a bad-looking girl. I mean, I can see why the guy, you know, wants to do that really fast. I guess, God forbid, you gotta learn how to fuck. And... And like, sorry about the pause. And like, I always think about that. If you can't do it for yourself or have someone help you out, you gotta have, not stay because it was an accident, not like it was planned, that you want to have a child, and that child is like a cute little teddy bear to you. It's how some women think. It's fucking weird as hell. You don't have a child because it's fucking cute. What the fuck is wrong with you women? Not saying it's the only reason why they have children. You have a child to preserve yourself, to preserve your genes. That's why you have kids. You don't have kids because someone else had a kid. You're like, I like babies. Babies are cute. What the fuck? Buy a damn teddy bear or something. Go buy a fucking dog. fucking kid. Oh my god. It's but do women not look at what they fucking say? These women always talk about their fucking children like they're them. Yeah, you had them, so you don't own them. Whatever they do doesn't contribute to you. They have their own fucking damn life. As soon as they start walking and talking, they're their own self. They learn from you, but you don't own them. Everyone was a kid once. Did you like being owned? No. So stop owning them. Not a fucking object. And stop saying shit about your children. That's obviously not true. My children are the best. They learn their ABCs maybe a minute faster than all the other fucking damn children. They're gonna do great things in life. Wait 20 years to see where the fuck that child's at. Let's do that. Let's wait those 20 years and see if that motherfucker doesn't do something stupid. I bet you probably will. Someone. There's always one child that's always loose. And I'm gonna be sitting there like, hey, what happened to your child? He's in prison because he raped the girl, or something happened with him. He got caught with something. Well, goddamn, I thought that was the one you said was gonna be the best damn thing that man made. The best. The best. I'm gonna laugh my ass off too, like, ha ha ha. He's the best thing since sliced bread. That motherfucker did great. Fucking, hey, you raise them. And raising kids obviously does help. But spoiling your kids is another thing that's stupid as fuck. That parents do too much. At first, I understand. It's because kids do simple things. You're all like, oh my god, you learn how to do dishes. Here, have a plasma screen TV. Hey, for your fucking dumbass birthday that you're gonna have 90 of them of. Here, have thousands of dollars worth of shit. Because I believe you deserve it for being born. What? What? Oh my fucking god. You are a fucking disgrace. Stop. Because your kid's gonna be raised like this. I want it all. Fuck you, mom. Oh. You're gonna clap your hands then? When they come on, a noisy ass teenager? Kids are always different when they're kids.
Hey, go, here's your gloves. Thank you for doing that shelving for me.
Yeah, it just... there was ice underneath almost everything.
All you can do is take off whatever you can take off, and then when the sun hits it, then it starts to melt. Because once you get one spot of that asphalt dug out, then the heat hits that, and then that asphalt starts.
Well, I'm going to do it tomorrow, like around
Well, why don't you wait
noon.
till Sunday? Because Sunday's supposed to be 40 degrees.
Well, then
You know, you got the bulk of it done.
Well, tomorrow's supposed to be. It was warm enough today. It was like 35 degrees today.
I know, it was sunny. Tomorrow, I don't know. Tonight's supposed to get down to 2.
Oh yeah, but it's the sun that you need, not just the heat.
Yeah. I want you to cut all this shit up and get rid of it.
Well, I damn well know that trash is probably not going to come.
No, they're not coming.
Cause yeah, other people.
They won't come until next week. We got an extra trash can. Then hopefully by then everything will be melted and we can get... I'm not going to have Preppy come over. My shoulder's still killing me.
Yeah.
I got to go over and take care of Grandma tomorrow because I came down while I was being careful. I got within 50 feet of our turn. I went to hit the brakes to slow down. I had my blinker on.
That turn always does that.
I went right on past it. I had to go down to the next street on the right and turn around and come back.
That hill.
Our street is still icy.
Well,
especially up around where you come up over the turn.
It's that hill because it happened with Mom the first time. Did that little bit of snowing. She just came in. She slid right into the turn. It's that fucking hill turn.
Yeah, I know.
Well, anyway, what the fuck was it? I think I'm gonna call it comedic. I think I love talking about people, especially talking about stupid shit. I listen to so much crap, it's fucking hilarious. Just listen to people. You find out how dumb people are, especially when you like work for people and that. I think that's what I'm gonna do is. That's what always gets me in trouble anyway, but I enjoy it so much. I'm a certified asshole. I always love talking about people, even myself. And like, it's quite enjoyable, I guess, Miles, because you always seem to laugh in that. But yeah, I love seeing that shit. These parents and their kids, and like, you hear it so much. I'm tired of hearing it. Next time I heard a person ever say how perfect their kid is, I'm like, hey, well, what about that kid? What about that other parent's kids? They should be perfect too, right? Don't do nothing wrong. Don't pick their nose. Don't pick their buttholes. Don't sniff their farts. I want to know. I want to fucking know. These words that people say towards me, you're perfection. I'm not perfection. Why the fuck I want to be perfection? How boring that would be. I already know enough as it is. I don't want to know anymore. That's stupid and pointless. You know what it is? It's the opposite effect. People that are really fucking dumb want to be smart, but they don't know how to be smart because they're fucking dumb. That's it. They're so fucking stupid, they don't even know what being smart is. They think it's knowing your ABCs, knowing how to count your 1, 2, 3s. And I'm saying, like, what the fuck, dude? You're so stupid, you don't even know how stupid you are, basically. You believe that you're smart, but you don't know that you're smart. Well, that's pointless. That don't make any fucking sense to me at all. Either you gotta take a shit or you don't have to take a shit. Either you're smart or you're fucking dumb. Either you know or you don't know. What the fuck, dude? Make up your goddamn mind what the fuck you want to be. I'm confused what being smart is. Being smart is someone that can look at things from different perspectives and understand what is really going on. Truth seeking. Someone that's not a truth seeker is a fucking, well, moron. That's basically what it is. Common sense? What the fuck is common sense? Okay, you slipped up on that one, Miles. Now I'm gonna have to make fun of it because that's the stupidest fucking thing ever. I know people say it a lot. But what the fuck is common sense? What does that even mean? Common sense can be different from other people. People say those terms. like common sense. Well, there's not any direction for that to be anything. And a lot of people say it. I don't know why the fuck they say it. I never understood it. Like, if people say that stuff, like, people are supposed to know. I mean, I get what you're saying, but it doesn't make any fucking sense why people say it, because the version of common sense that I know, common knowledge, still, what the fuck's common? I'm looking for other words to put into it. Cultural knowledge. Okay. Cultural knowledge is like common sense. The only thing you can think of, it's like what you're around, what you know from what you see. So if you see a whole bunch of people killing each other, to them, that's their common sense. You see where I'm going at, Miles? Because that's the thing that they see the most. Common sense. What you see, what you sense. So if you're around a bunch of people that are hooty-tooty and that's your common sense. You learn how to be hooty-tooty. Learn how to be annoying and a narcissist. If you're around a bunch of smart people, your common sense of people only around a bunch of people that talk about shit. A lot of it's probably just hypothesis, because they like to just talk about stuff that doesn't make sense. You see what I mean? So you can't just say just common sense. You more or less have to say, well, yeah, that's the basic knowledge. So you're looking for, that's what I'm saying, common sense when you look at things, rules and regulations and common cultural things. But there's so many of them. I get what you mean. It's just the word itself doesn't mean anything. You always have to explain what common sense is, because it could be different for everybody else. Common sense for me? I jack off in the morning. That's common sense for me. For someone else, it could be getting up and drinking a cup of coffee. That's common sense for them. It's a common thing that they like to do. Now, I'm not making fun of you. I'm making fun of that term because the term means many. It means the most common sense, most common thing that you do every day is your common sense. Like you talk about the key in that and turn on a red light or right on the red. To me, that's not common sense because I don't drive. That's what I'm saying. I get it. It's common knowledge to stop at a red light. Because you walk around the streets, you get the sense of people stopping at red lights. But if you never saw a stoplight, you wouldn't know what it mean. You're like, why are you stopping? Well, it's a red light. Oh. That's what I'm saying. So, and that's what's scary about about those two words. Very scary. So when you say that, now you're looking at it from a different perspective. You're looking at it from like, well, what would be their common sense? They do drugs all the time. I like sticking needles in my leg. I like sticking, eating fucking cocaine pills. That's my common sense. I need it. It's like being a drunk. Their common sense is the drink. As soon as they wake up. They gotta have beer, literally, on their side panel. Oh, a 24 pack of beer. They'll crack open a beer, they'll drink a beer. It like lubricates their retardedness. And they go on their work being drunk as fuck. But they're so used to it. Because their brain needs it. Just like right now. I gotta take a piss. I'm gonna piss myself. Yeah. I'm not mad at you. I'm not critiquing you. And I mean, I guess in a way I am, but not. Hold on, I'll be right back. Miles, where is the Miles? Miles. Hi, Miles. Miles. Ooh. I wonder that Erica girl's gonna get on. I haven't seen her. Where you at, Erica? I'm big ripping ass. All stream, guys. She was the one girl that came on. Let's talk about the game. I think she came on a little bit after you got off one of the days. She was talking about the game and that, talking about how cute it was and all that stuff. I believe you were on for a little bit. Yeah, she came on for a little bit. Yeah. And Hey Now came on when you left yesterday. And we talked for a good hour. We're talking about video games and that, and we brought up a lot of a lot of cool stuff, bringing up anime and that. So I had a good conversation. I'm starting to have conversations with a couple of people there. I mean, obviously your conversations with me are more or less, well, making fun of people. I definitely like that. I like making fun of people. Why? Because it's fun. Come here, Aggie. Don't be getting all jealous, Miles. We don't need any of that. Once you get jealous. I mean, it's gonna happen. Trust me. I'm gonna get a lot of women on here. I might get even more gay people. Why is your puppy there? And where's my puppy? She's upstairs laying down with my mom. My mom's watching some type of horse horse show or whatever. People take care of horses now and they talk about their lives and all that shit. Dexter. I don't know. I can't remember Dexter who. I mean, I probably... Oh, you're talking about Discover. It was Discovery. Or Discover. Yeah, it wasn't Dexter. You almost had it right. You got the D right. Oh, Discover? They're close enough. I mean, might as well call him Dexter. That's probably what his name is anyway. Yeah. I didn't mind him, but like it was kind of annoying when he was throwing all that shit. Act like pretending that people don't know what the fuck's going on. That's fine, but dude, you gotta chill out. I know people are all hoorah about that shit, but that's the worst thing about it. When you have too much support into something, well, it's not a good thing. It means that you don't support the things that you want to do. You jump on everybody else's train. Now I'm happy with what's happening. Yeah, that's what it normally is. Okay, go there. Like, I was on board with that at first, and that I was like, man, you know, Trump's trying to, you know, secure the country, and that it was so good when Trump was in. Everyone was making money. You know, people were making more money. I said, why are people so scared of what happened? People literally were scared that he was going to destroy the country. He was in president for 4 fucking years. The country was doing better. The country was doing better. How are you guys wanting it to go back to high-ass gas? This is how fucking brainwashed people are. Like, when he first came, the first couple of years he came in, and I didn't really think of anything. When I started finding out that he started changing stuff, I was all for it. You know, when gas went down, that's how I noticed when the gas was going down. I haven't seen gas down below $2 since fucking Bill Clinton. And that's what it was. Like, people don't remember. Like, a lot of people love Bill Clinton. Why? Because he did what he had to do. He liked pleasuring people. Bill Clinton was one of the better presidents, honestly. I don't give a shit about his personal life. People always talk about people's personal life. I say, look at your fucking personal life. You think that you can do that job? You think that you can be a president of a country that pretty much does as they please to the world, basically? I promise you, dude, it's hard to be that. And people always think it's so easy to be a fucking president. People think it's so easy to be a politician. And you be a politician. You deal with all these rich fucking assholes that want to destroy the fucking, you know, they do as they please. Not really. Here's what it is. The president has a lot of power into changing what's going on. A flip of a fucking pen. First day, we saw with Joe Biden. He fucked up everything. On a flip of a pen, everything got changed. Everything. You got a lot of power. Basically what you do is when you have power of money, that power of money can distribute to change things. It's actually taxes. Tax money can change almost everything. When you jockey around money, that's all you need to do. When you change taxes and make them lower, which is what people always want to worry about, the fucking debt. I say, hey, why are you worried about the United States debt? Fuck the country's debt. Yeah, fuck the country's debt. The country's gonna be in debt. It's always in debt. You can make the debt smaller, you know, that's smart. And inflation's fine. What's the difference? When Obama was in, inflation was the same. When Bush was in, inflation was the same. Hasn't changed. It's just how the new normal. But I like how you said that. Inflation is a problem now. Inflation's ever since Bush. Okay, Miles. You're thinking about it because it was better when Trump was in, right? Because Trump and his administration, however how phony someone might be, made to be less because of fluctuation of companies. When Obama and Bush were in, inflation for 16 years was the same as it is now. There was no difference. Gas was a little bit lower with Obama. It was almost $3. See what I mean? That is the normal. Until Trump came in. And then he made a new normal. That was only for 2.5 years that we had, cheap ass gas. That's what I'm saying. This is nothing that we're not used to. Oh, inflation. Well, inflation always does go up. It went up for the last 16 years until Trump got in, and then it went down. That's what it always is. The new normal comes in with every president. I don't want to play with her. She sucks right now. That's what people have to really understand. You gotta look back in the past and how it used to be. Like the normal with Bill Clinton was fantastic. Back in the early 90s all the way up to 2001 when dickhead Bush came in. Bush ruined the country. And people blame it on the Republicans because of that. Not everything is like that. People think let's go through Congress now. Executive orders can change almost fucking pretty much everything. There's only specific things. The only specific things you have to go through Congress and that's like creating new laws and shit. But most of the times, I mean, if you go on whitehouse.gov, you look at all the executive orders that people written since the beginning of the country, they have all of them. People write like several thousand executive orders. They constantly change stuff. It's just like with the climate change stuff. I fucking hate people that do climate change crap. I used to be like that. It's always striving towards something that is, well, nothing. The climate change is so bad. Polar ice caps are melting. Polar ice caps are supposed to melt, you fucking moron. Duh. It's part of polar ice caps. They fucking melt. Yeah, polar ice caps. Yeah, every time they got the polar ice cap thing. They're all these idiots are all like constantly talking about that shit. They're like, oh my god, it's all gonna melt. It is, but the thing is, it doesn't do nothing. All they're doing is fucking picking up shit. Oh, you got me. Fuck. Yeah, it brings out emotions. And I fucking hate people that are that fucking sensitive. Here's what it is, guys. Ice melts. They pay billions of dollars into that business. They talk all these environmental scientists and that have no clue. Wait a minute. They have a clue what's going on, but they don't tell you. They always do that stupid shit. They already know what the truth is. Just like I know the truth. Shit's flat. We're covered by a fucking ice wall. There's plenty of proof with that. I've seen airplane videos of people just flying with enormous amount of ice wall. Like, you could see like tens and 20s of miles of ice wall, if not more. And it's always around. It's not like they're going... That the ice wall is literally around them. It's not that they're going around an ice wall. The ice wall is literally around them. Even with footage, people still don't believe it. They're going, that's all CGI. Yeah, NASA's all CGI. That's how they get you. That's how they always get you. I've seen enough footage of how our world works that it makes perfect fucking sense. And I don't believe it, and I know it. I've seen the evidence. Here's what the problem is. This is how they feed their fucking egos, these assholes that want to believe in this shit. They say this. Why do people still believe in flat Earth? Because there ain't nothing to believe in. It's fucking true. It's what it is. I've seen so much evidence. It's fucking scary. And people still... More people are looking at it than that. They have people literally making fun of people that believe in globes. And I don't blame them. They're fucking stupid. It makes no sense. Like, you guys are fucking morons. You make no sense at all believing something that's just... Well, you don't know it. It's fucking complete garbage. It's fucking horrible. I love when those people come on. I had some people come on. Most people don't, but I have some people that might come on and talk about that stuff. I think there was only one person that really got pissed off about that. He's like, how is the earth flat? You don't fall off of it. Oh my fuck. You fall, I would say fell off of it. You fall off of it, right? I'm like, dude, if you're that fucking dumb that I understand how this shit works, okay. Okay. For the rotation of the earth, why doesn't the water spin off the fucking planet? The rotation of the earth is spinning like what, 4,000 miles an hour. Why doesn't the water shoot off in space? You know what they say is? Well, because of gravity. That doesn't make sense. Gravity displaces weight, right? That gravity makes weight. Well, that doesn't make sense either. What do you mean by gravity makes weight? What the fuck's gravity? How do you know that gravity is 1 times what you are? So, can something else have more gravity? So, why does our planet have 2 times gravity? Why does it only have 1 times gravity? Why does it have 10 times gravity in some spots? Why not? It makes you fucking think, doesn't it? It makes you think like, huh. And these dorky sons of bitches go instantly on Google. They'll be like, NASA has the things. Look, see? NASA says it's working. Wait a minute, it's a theory. Gravity's always been a theory. Newton was a fucking idiot. The apple fell from the tree. Why did it fall from the tree? Well, because gravity. Why don't all the apples fall from the tree at once? Gravity pulls it all down, right? Try to explain this shit to someone that I used to be like that. Like, yeah, black holes, meteorites, asteroids. Now I'm like, fake shit, bullshit. That don't make sense. I used to love space. I used to watch Neil deGrasse Tyson all the time. I was like, man, he's so smart. What's he smart in? You know what he does? This. Hey guys, we're going to talk about how the earth is round. A fucking moron can do that. That's all he does. He does all this. He grabs a globe that is literally educational purposes only. He grabs the globe, it spins like this. And I think about him. Oh yeah, there you go, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh god, that was horrible. Oh my god. Oh god, that was horrible. Oh. So that's what you get, Neil deGrasse Tyson here. Take that in the mic and you can smell it, you fucking dumbass. I know astrophysics. Of what? If there's no fucking space, what the fuck is astrophysics? Isn't it made up mathematic? Did some dumbass be like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to confuse the stupid motherfuckers of the world? Okay, we're going to sit here and I'll make up a mathematics that explains the universe. Fuck you, stupid physics. What the fuck is that? Space physics? Well, if normal physics is physics, why do you need astrophysics? Physics is everything, right? All matter. What the fuck is astrophysics? Hey, It's nothing. It's made up. I'm smarter than you because I know how to put fucking numbers together to calculate where my dick and my asshole is. You can use mathematics for that. I want to know the space between my asshole and my balls with astrophysics. Come on, do the mathematics. Take 20 pages to write down a bunch of random ass fucking numbers and calculate the smallest amount of fucking shit you like to talk about. The atoms between the ball sack and the fucking asshole. Figure that out, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I want to know the exact goddamn numbers between my ball sacks and my anal. And tiny astrophysics. I just do the whole damn thing. Come on, you smart ass motherfucker. I want a YouTube channel. You come on the YouTube channel. Well, the asshole from the balls. I love it. I'd be like, pfft. You're just as funny as you are stupid. He never says that he's smart. He says he went to Harvard. Almost everyone goes to Harvard. It's not smart. Because they know astrophysics. It's fake. It's not an actual physics. It's fake. What the fuck, people? Go learn and see how smart you be. Go learn astrophysics. Let's go learn it. Let's see how far you get into that fake ass fucking shit. God damn, people, you're fucking stupid. I want to know how far you're gonna get into that crap. I want to ask astrophysicist, what the fuck is astrophysics? If he says physics of space, like, what do you mean space? I live in a space. What the fuck is space? Well, it's what's outside the atmosphere. What atmosphere? It's a big old bubble, you fucking idiot. When's the last time you guys ever not went in lower Earth orbit? Never. They said it specifically. They were never past lower Earth orbit. Never. NASA says it. These motherfuckers throw it out in front of you. You're like, what do you mean by that? Did you guys go to the moon? Well, yeah. Yeah. We went to the moon. This motherfucker's an idiot, isn't he? Shh, just say it, cause he'll believe it. Okay, yeah, well, we went to the moon here. Here's this footage. I'll ask, how'd that camera get there first before the fucking astronauts came down? Well, I'm confused as fuck. Was someone there before? So evidently that person wasn't the first man on the moon. The camera was there first. How the fuck did the camera get there first? I'm so confused, guys. How do you explain that shit? Like they're making another movie called Moonfall. It looks pretty cool because it's fictional. It ain't gonna happen. The moon ain't going nowhere. The moon's been in the same position for the last billion years, where the fuck it is. Hasn't even moved. It can't. It moves around its perfect orbit of circles. People say back then the moon was closer. Show me a picture. I want you to go back in time, take a picture of the moon, and say it's not the same size as it's always been for the last billion years. Come on, astrophysicists. Why don't you just figure out how to go back in time? Come on, you smart motherfuckers. You should know time travel by now. You make up everything else, but might as well do that. Go back in time. Don't forget about all those fucking asteroids that you think are gonna hit us. Oh, the asteroids coming near Earth. Where? Where's it at? I want to see it with my own damn eyes. Well, it's not close enough to be seen. It's near Earth. How's it not close enough to see? Come on, what the fuck, man? You gonna give me anything? I want to see it with my own eyes. Oh yeah, it is. Know what it is? It's not real. It's fake. Oh, I thought you said it was coming near. Well, it just went by us. Wait a minute. That's the 5th one this fucking month. How many goddamn asteroids are coming by us? You know why they say that? Because they're politically not going their way. This is how fucking bad it is. This is why they say that. And every time something doesn't go their way, those cultist assholes are like, NASA, say an asteroid's gonna hit Earth. Okay. We have a report to say this CGI asteroid is like, ooh. I have some dumb fuck guy with a picture going, ooh, is about ready to hit Earth. And say it's gonna miss it. What do you mean it's gonna miss it? Just say we can't have it hit Earth. We can't blow up any more holes in the Arizona desert. We blow up all the holes and we can do it. A near miss. Wait a minute, you said it was gonna fucking hit it last week, and now you say it's gonna miss? Does your astrophysics have a retard? It's gonna hit. A week later, it's not gonna hit. I thought you guys were supposed to be smart. I thought you fucking dumbasses are supposed to be the geniuses of the world. I'm so confused. What is gonna happen? It looks cool. I love watching Earth being blown up. Oh, it's fun to watch. Ain't gonna happen, but I love it. Okay. Next time you hear about an asteroid, I'm gonna be on if I have a big enough following, I'm gonna be like, hey, I hope that motherfucker hits us this time. Don't fuck around with me, NASA. I want everybody, all my suffers, go on NASAfuckyou.com and say, I want this motherfucker to hit this time. No more playing around, NASA. Let it hit. Just kill everything. Come on. I'm not scared. Let that motherfucker hit me. I won't last long. It'll be like a brief moment. Come on. Fucking hit me already. Go on there. Shh. Is this motherfucker gonna get hit this time? You got a whole bunch of people coming underneath there like, oh, you want to hit us? It's real, guys. I want us all to die. Come on. Fucking hit me. NASA's gonna be confused as fuck, like, oh, fuck, these people know. Because last time this fake son of a bitch said this stupid ass shit, nothing fucking happened. Said you guys like disasters. Everyone likes disasters, like with the pandemic and that. People are like, people are dying. They like it. They love it. They're dumbasses. Watch the news. They're like, everybody's dying. The chances of living is whatever percent. I think they made up a percent. And everyone's like sitting there like it's the apocalypse. At first I did. After a while I'm like, this is fucking stupid. I looked around like, who the fuck's sick? Who's sick? Everyone's dying. Well, in the hospitals? That's what hospitals are there for people to die. What the fuck, guys? This ain't any new news. People die all the time in hospitals for everything. Just like astrophysics. Make up your fucking mind what the fuck's happening there. Okay, I can't talk about COVID that much because you're just COVID's very dangerous. I don't fucking care, YouTube. It's my own personal opinion. I really don't care about COVID. You know what it is? It's gonna kill a lot of people. It's gonna kill a lot of people. Me saying something is not gonna change anything. Come on now. And of course you get these people like, well, it killed my relative. Okay. Well, was your relative in the hospital beforehand? Well, yeah. That's probably why they died. Okay, I gotta stop talking. I'm gonna talk about space more because they're gonna shoot up my fucking butthole. Medical misinformation. Actually, it's not medical mis. It's you guys like talking about killing people. Well, I'm just saying what you guys are saying. Kills everybody. everyone's dead. Wait a minute, what's that guy over there? Why is he not dead? Well, yeah, why is that motherfucker walking around without a mask? He's still alive? I'm confused. What the fuck's going on here? Why am I not dead? Well, you haven't got it yet. Oh, that makes sense. It's like those fake fucking asteroids. I always talk about all these fucking black holes. Whoever invented a black hole, cool thing, but fucking these black holes. This one guy at the gym was talking about black holes, and I really wanted to. I'm like, what the fuck is a black hole? Well, it's a gravity bend in space. I say, what the fuck is gravity? They will not explain gravity in any detail because they don't even fucking know. They're like, well, it's what makes us stick on the Earth. Well, what's that sticky stuff that's making us stick on the Earth then? Is that what gravity is? Well, it's fucking glue? You got glue? You stick yourself to the fucking thing? Is that what gravity is? Glue? I'm confused. Explain to me what the fuck gravity is. Well, it's the magnetic thing in the core in that. What do you mean, core? Apple core? We don't know there's a fucking core. We can't even dig down far enough. Oh yeah, we hit the foundation, right? That foundation, that's the bubble. Oh yeah. Okay. Is that what it is? There's proof of it. Proof of people digging down. They hit a enormous thick layer of some type of metal or whatever they can't get through. Oh. How do you know there's a core then? I'm so confused. I know so much about this because I used to look it up all the time. I'm going to go through the cycles how fucking retarded I used to be. What is that? What the fuck is that? How do you know there's a core? You'll never explain it. Well, because fucking NASA's stupid as fuck. In your own words, they'll say that. And the knowledge that you know without going on fucking Google and looking up some stupid ass fucking picture. Oh, tell me what the core even is. Well, it's a heavy, dense metal, iron, magnesium, that's all I hear. Well, how'd it get there? Why is it not melted? You say the core's over 6,000 degrees, why doesn't it melt? Well, can never explain a fucking thing. I keep on saying it too. I wish I would have said something to that guy. I would have tore him a new asshole too. I would have laughed my ass off. I would have laughed my ass off so bad. I'd be saying like, what the fuck, dude? This guy, I should have said that. Hey, are you Neil deGrasse Tyson? Like, why? Because he knows a lot about black holes too. Oh, he's a lot smarter than me. I don't know. You guys are talking about the same damn shit. He must not be that fucking smart. Well, you got Neil deGrasse Tyson posters of him like posing with his fucking big old black dick hanging out. You're like, oh yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Ugh. I wouldn't be surprised. I would like to meet Neil deGrasse Tyson, just ask him a bunch of questions. Like, hey, I got a statement for you. The Earth's flat, right? Like enclosed. Like, hey, you can tell me the secret, man. I already know the secret. The Earth's flat, right? Because airplanes, has to be a flat surface to fly on, right? That's why you name it a fucking airplane. Yeah? Plane means flat. Come on. Astrophysicists should tell you that. And calculate that damn mathematical problem. Figure that shit out real quick. Just look at how many book deals this motherfucker has. All those billions, millions of dollars this guy makes off of bullshit. There's always one of them. When he dies, there'll be another one. There'll be a Neil deGrasse Tyson 2. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy my rants, because I love that shit so much. Yeah, I think I'm going to get off too, actually, tell you the truth. Well, you have a good night. Oh, there's more. I'm definitely pretty bad and pretty good. A little bit of both. Okay, man, you have a good one. Yeah, I think I'll probably get up to about, hopefully get about 50. Okay, I'm gonna save again. Janice is fucking awesome. Isella. She's not bad. I haven't found any good mage abilities with her yet. Her attacks are fucking... Her attack's kind of weird, a little slow. Can't say I really like it too much. Her little spin thing is kind of fucking stupid. It's too slow. Now if she gets a speed increasement of it, to where she's like... flips it really fast, then I'll probably use her. Okay, guys, let me getting off. Got about 2 more days left. Well, 1 more day left. Got Saturday. And then I'll be 32 at midnight on Saturday. Well, maybe not that, because I don't know if I was born. What time I was born, like in the morning time. Yay! Happy birthday to me. Now give me all the subs and make me some money, guys. So I can make fun of people for the rest of my life and not have an actual job or a job. I don't want to fucking work. I just want to sit here and stream and fucking make fun of people. Okay, well, I'm getting off. Bye-bye.